Bellin Health celebrated the opening of a brand new surgery and specialty center. A ribbon cutting ceremony held this afternoon on the grounds today. The center, opening on Wabi Lane in Green Bay's west side, was constructed in hopes to provide better and more accessible care to the local area. Services available at the center will be split into two phases as the building is still under construction. Services offered on the first two floors, such as therapy, orthopedics, pharmacology, rheumatology, and podiatry, are scheduled to open next week, Monday. Other services housed on the third floor, like digestive health and gastroenterology, asthma and allergy, and neuropsychology, will open later this year. We'll be right back.